Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit the red subscribe button and be a part of our family. Today I'm going to be doing something that I thought I would never film for you guys, but you guys know that I take you always on my life journeys, and this is a huge life update and journey. Alright, so a couple of months ago I applied for the Canadian border and I applied for school to be a border guard. I was super down on myself because they said that they were only hiring 100 applicants, and let me explain that process. Basically, they were doing a training process through the government, and you would be sent to Quebec for 12 weeks away from your family. And if you guys know and watch my channel, I have 2 kids and a husband. I know that isn't ideal for some people, but I have lots of family support, and so I thought, why not try? It doesn't hurt to not try. So I went out of a whim and I applied. And I started to go into deep dark depression because I didn't hear back. They did 2 rounds, and the first round I didn't qualify. I was super nervous and super sad, obviously, because this is a dream of mine since I was a little girl. And I didn't make it the first round. I didn't make the cut. So it doesn't discourage you from applying again. So I applied again for the second round of interviews, and I got my acceptance letter. And I was told that I would be going to Quebec for 12 long weeks away from my children, but it is a very, very long process. I know a lot of you guys were asking on my TikTok. If you don't follow me, I'm going to put my handle here. You guys have tons of questions, so I guess I'm just going to answer a bunch of questions here because on TikTok you only have a certain amount of time. So with the process, basically what happens is first you write an exam. You must pass that exam. It's basic common sense and just like situations and scenarios and what you would do in this situation. It's about your attention to detail, different kind of things in health and safety, which I've worked in health and safety, which I know a lot about. The next thing is that you, after that, need to meet medical requirements, which I've already done, and I've met the requirements. After that, you will go for a psych evaluation and make sure that your mentally capacity of being a guard, because sometimes it can be mentally draining, which I passed that as well. And yeah, so now I wait. Basically, I have to have 1 more psych assessment done. You have to get 3. And it's been hard. Okay, I'm not going to say that this process is going to be easy because I know mentally it's going to be very draining. I could be away from my family up to 15 weeks, some online and some in person. Basically now what I do is I wait to find out when I start classes, which are online, and I believe that they're based in my home. I don't know if I'll be sent to Quebec right away. I don't exactly know too much, and a lot of you guys had asked that question. Could they text me tomorrow and tell me that I'm leaving Quebec for Quebec? Yeah, they could. They could literally tell me today is Thursday. Text me tonight and say on Friday your flight is booked for a certain time. You need to be in Quebec. This is your accommodations. The other question you guys did ask is if it is paid. Is your amenities paid, like your hotel, your food, and everything like that? Yes, it is. It is all paid, and your time in school is paid, basically, and your work time is. You guys had asked who would be watching my kids when I go. Obviously, I have a husband. He's very supportive, and I have my husband's family. I don't have many family of my own, but I have a couple that are being supportive and would help out when needed. But ultimately, my kids would stay with my husband and my in-laws because we do live with them right now, and they would be watched by them. Silvio's not in childcare right now, so he would have to go to care during the day, and sometimes he would stay with my mother and father-in-law. Another one of your questions would be, how is it going to be mentally? Obviously, mentally, it's going to be a lot. I would be able to see my kids. Obviously, my husband on weekends might be able to fly out with my kids and bring me my kids. And they also might be able to, see me on they'll be able to see me on FaceTime. I'm going to have my husband call me all the time so that I can see my kids when I'm not working. It's going to be mentally exhausting because my son, I've never been away from him before. So that's going to be extremely hard. He's never been to a babysitter. He's never slept away. It's going to be hard also for Adeline because we're best friends and literally we do absolutely everything together. But I believe that this is a challenge that I'm willing to accept and that I'm willing to give my kids a really good life. I didn't get a lot of good things in life until I met my husband, and my mother didn't really try to give us a really good life. So this is something that I want to do. I want to make adventures for me and my kids. I want to make sure that my kids are financially set and things like that. You guys also had asked if I would stop doing social media because of my job, and absolutely not. I obviously want to take you guys along on this journey with me. I am super excited and super happy for this journey, and it's something that I believe I deserve. And I always told myself, if you want something bad enough, you will work damn hard to make sure you get it, and that's exactly what I did. I never gave up, and I'm not going to give up. It's going to be hard because I've never really been away from my husband either. A couple nights here and there he's went out with his friends, or like, you know, but I've never been away from him for more than a little bit, and that's going to be extremely challenging, and I know that it's going to make our relationship stronger. I want to say thank you guys for supporting me in this journey. We're going on this together. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, DM me, and I'll be happy to answer them. I just thought I would pop on and kind of give you guys the update on the news, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's start this journey.